Hello commanders, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Diamondback Explorer, one of the 3 new ships that were added to the game with the Powerplay update. Initially this ship wasn't announced and probably not even planned for the game, but it was mysteriously added during beta as a response to criticism about the Diamondback ship and its exploration capabilities. This is also something that we can read on its description. The Diamondback Explorer was Lag on Spaceways' response to criticism of the original Diamondback ship class. The Explorer is considered primarily an exploration ship, but it can also be used as a multi-role one, and its cost is at around 1.9 million credits. It is not considered one of the fastest ships in the game, since its normal top speed can go up to 242 meters per second, and its boost speed can reach only 316 meters per second, nor one of the most maneuverable, since its maneuverability is at level 5. As for the defenses, the value of the shields is at 115 and the value of its armor is at 270, but the most interesting part of the Diamondback Explorer is the fact that it can carry 1 large weapon and 2 medium, and has 4 utility mounts in order to help it fulfill every role you want to perform. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stats of the Diamondback Explorer and see how we can make the ship work better for us. When you first buy the Diamondback Explorer with its base modules, it has 10.4 available power, 12 tons of maximum cargo capacity, and a good jump range, a very good jump range of 14.15 light years and 13.74 light years laden. The Explorer has 5 internal compartments, of which 2 class 4, 2 class 3 and 1 class 2, one more than the Diamondback Scout, and this is exactly what makes it a very good exploration ship. So let's go ahead and buy the best modules, the best available modules for our Diamondback Explorer and see what kind of stats we are going to get. With the best modules bought and equipped, our Explorer has now 15.6 available power and an amazing jump range of 31.18 light years and 30.26 light years laden with this certain loadout, which shows why this ship is primarily an Explorer. It can reach an amazing jump range and help you go very far away and do some proper deep space exploration. But before we take a look at its exploration capabilities, let's go ahead and take a look at how this ship, how the Diamondback Explorer can work at every activity, and start with trading. I'm gonna replace every module on the internal compartments with a cargo rack and see what is the maximum cargo capacity of the Explorer. With only cargo racks equipped, our maximum cargo capacity is at 52 tons, which is not the best for a trading vessel, and this is without any protection. If we go ahead and add the best shield generator, our cargo capacity will go down to 36 tons, but we are going to have the protection of an A4 shield generator. We can downgrade this shield generator and see what our cargo capacity will be. 44 tons of cargo capacity with an A3 shield generator, which is the lowest class of shield generator that the Diamondback Explorer can carry. Obviously it's not the best choice for normal trading, you are not gonna make a lot of money out of this activity with this ship, but it can be used quite easily for missions. You can go around systems, visiting stations, accepting missions and complete them with ease. Another activity that you could use a Diamondback Explorer is of course mining, since you have the ability to equip a refinery with up to 6 bins, a shield generator for some protection and a collector Olympic controller, and still have a cargo capacity of 32 tons. Obviously you will have the ability to equip mining lasers of class 2 in order to help you mine faster, but if you want to equip a prospector Olympic controller, you will have to replace one of the cargo racks, reducing your cargo capacity, or replace the shield generator and go out there defenseless. Sure, it can be used as a nice little mining vessel, but there are much better options for this job. The Explorer is not the best ship for normal trading nor mining, but that's okay. Its primary role is that of exploration, and let's go ahead now and see what is the maximum jump range we can achieve with this little Explorer. In order to achieve the highest jump range, all we have to do is to downgrade all the basic modules to their lightest D version, and of course add all the necessary modules for exploration. In that way we have achieved a very nice and excellent jump range of 33.17 light years, and we have all the necessary modules, all the necessary equipment for deep space exploration, advanced discovery scanner, detailed surface scanner, a shield generator for some protection, a fuel scoop, a C4 fuel scoop, and an autofill maintenance unit. That one extra internal compartment is what makes all the difference from the Diamondback Scout, and this is why the Diamondback Explorer is considered as a very good exploration ship. Of course we could go and change some of the modules and increase our jump range by a bit. So for example, if I downgrade the power plant and the power distributor, our jump range will go up to 33.53 light years. Not a great difference, it's up to you if you want to do it. Another way to increase your jump range is by downgrading your fuel tank. From capacity 32 we can go down to capacity 8, and this will increase the jump rate to 35.88 light years, but I will really not advise you to do it. The fuel tank, the capacity of 32 that the Diamondback Explorer fuel tank has, is what makes the ship an excellent explorer. It is exactly because of that the Diamondback Explorer can go further, jump further, and explore a lot before it needs to replenish its fuel. So I'll leave this up to you. I would leave it at capacity 32, but if you want to go ahead and explore with a fuel tank of capacity 8, you can do it and increase your jump rates in that way. Obviously, I have nothing equipped on the hard points and the utility mount. Let's go and add some modules. With 2 heatsink launchers equipped, our jump rates is at 33.30, which is still excellent, and if we add 4 heatsink launchers, our jump rates will still be over 33 light years, 33.06. An amazing jump rates for a ship that is quite cheap. 1.9 million credit is very cheap, a very nice cheap alternative to exploration. If you want, you can go up ahead and add some weapons. With 3 class 1 pulse lasers equipped, our jump rates will go down 32.54 light years, still an excellent jump rates. Another activity that we can use the Diamondback Explorer is in rare goods trading. All we're gonna need is a fuel scoop to replenish our fuel, and a shield generator for some protection, some cargo racks, and we can achieve a maximum cargo capacity of 40 tons, which is not that impressive, but with the jump rates, a latent jump range of 30 light years. And in order to achieve this, I have only equipped a chaff launcher and a heatsink launcher on the utility mounts. With these jump rates, you can travel very far away where you need to sell your rare goods and make profit quite fast. It is a very nice alternative to rare goods trading as well. I would really love to test it one day and see how good it is. The profit won't be that good, especially if you are used to a Type 6 transporter or an ASP Explorer for rare goods trading, but that later jump rate makes me want to try it. But that is not all. If we remove one of the cargo racks and replace it with a fuel tank with capacity 16 and add a fuel transfer limit controller, we can turn our little Diamondback Explorer into a mobile refuel platform. In that way you can go out there with a wing with your friends and help them refuel while they are exploring, perform some deep space wing exploration, and have fun in the game. We have tested so far the Diamondback Explorer at pretty much every activity in the game except combat, and we have seen that although it's not the best trader, it is very good at everything that requires a high jump range, and it is very easy to achieve that jump range. Let's go ahead now and give it a proper combat loadout. In order to do this, I have already replaced all the basic modules with the best available option, and I have also added a shield generator of A4, which is the highest class of shield generator that the Explorer can equip, and a chaff launcher. A very good advantage of the Diamondback Explorer is the fact that the hard points are very well placed, and you can do a nice combination of weapons and you can use them all together against your enemies. You can have 2 class 2 weapons and 1 class 3 weapon, 2 medium and 1 large, so we can go ahead and equip all lasers, all kinetic weapons, or do some really nice combinations such as 2 class 2 pulse lasers and 1 class 3 gimbal cannon. We have enough power to equip these weapons. We can replace the cannon with a large plasma accelerator and still have enough power to use these weapons, or we can go ahead and completely change this combination into 1 large beam laser and 2 gimbaled medium cannons and still have enough power to equip defensive modules. You can choose whatever you want, you can go ahead with whatever combination of weapons you want, and after you have decided the weapons you like, you can go ahead and add shield boosters or a shield cell bang. So with this setup, with 1 large fixed beam laser and 2 gimbaled medium cannons, we can have a chaff launcher, a shield booster of B0, a shield generator of A4 and a shield cell bang of A3. A very nice combat loadout. Let's go ahead and test it out there, try to see how good it is against enemies. And obviously, since the Diamondback Explorer is an exploration ship, the visibility from the cockpit is excellent. You can admire everything that is beautiful around there if you are in deep space exploration expedition. A very nice ship, quite beautiful. Now let's go and test it in the battlefield, but before we do that, we are gonna try and see what is the maximum speed. We know that it's not the fastest ship in the game, but let's see what kind of speed we can achieve with it. Let's get out of the station first. 4 pips on engine always, and let's take a look at the speed now. Our normal speed can go up to 260, and if we boost, $337. It's not bad, it's not the fastest, but its speed is quite good to help us perform different activities in the game. So let's go out there and find something to shoot at. So let's go ahead and try to kill this Imperial Clipper. Let's see how fast we can do it. Let's position ourselves and go after its power plant. It doesn't have any shield, so it should be easy. The beam laser, the large beam laser, is doing excellent damage. We can kill it with only the beam laser, to be honest. But let's fire our cannons as well. Very easy. And the power plant is destroyed. Okay, that was an easy target, but still an Imperial Clipper. And we killed it quite fast. The damage from the large beam laser is amazing. Let's kill this vulture. It's gonna be a nice fight. It has strong shields, the vulture, and it is very maneuverable.
Flight assist off.
This might be a
Under
bit
attack.
difficult.
Flight assist on.
If we manage to take its shield down, things will be easier for us. And the shields are down.
Offline.
Let's finish it.
Under attack.
The cannons are doing nice damage. It has very high firepower. If it was a bit more maneuverable, this would have been an excellent ship. But
Flight
even like this,
assist
it is
off.
very good.
Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
And it should be dead soon. There you go. That was quite interesting. Shields are going down quite fast.
Target shields offline.
Very easy. You have a nice firepower. It's pretty much possible for him to escape. And I like this combination of weapons. And the power plant is destroyed, with only 1% left.
Target destroyed.
And if we add a cargo scanner, a a frameshift drive interdictor, a hatchbreaker limit controller and a cargo rack with capacity of 16, we can turn our Diamondback Explorer into a nice little pirating vessel, but of course our cargo capacity will be limited and we will have to choose to either bring with us a seal cell bank of A2 or replace it for a collector limit controller to have collector drones and help us gather all the goods that we are going to steal. And although we have seen that the Diamondback Explorer is an excellent exploration ship and a very good combat ship, what makes this ship unique and one of a kind is its ability to have a very nice jump range with a combat loadout. We can turn the Diamondback Explorer into an excellent combat explorer hybrid and have fun out there. We can go do some deep space exploration with a combat loadout and be prepared for when nasty things will be added in the game, hopefully soon. So as you can see here, I have a fully combat loadout with 2 fixed pulse lasers, class 2 pulse lasers and 1 large gimbal cannon, 1 chaff launcher, 1 shield booster B0 and 2 heat shield launchers, the best shield generator A4, a shield cell bank of A2, an advanced discovery scanner, and detailed surface scanner and a fuel scoop of C4 to help us do some deep space exploration. I had to not equip an auto-filament dance unit, and with all these modules equipped with this combat loadout, and of course the necessary module for exploration, our jump range is at 29.28 light years. An amazing combat explorer hybrid. This was the Diamondback Explorer, one of the best additions in the game and one of the best ships at the moment in the game and quite affordable. Very good alternative to the Asper Explorer for deep space exploration. You are gonna have a lot of fun with this ship. I definitely recommend buying one and playing with it. Thank you very much for joining me and watching this video. I'm Squid of Love, fly safe commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.